Hi, welcome to solveandgo.com. This is the next in the series of video solutions to the Math 135 final exam from 2010. This question tests the chain rule. So it is, let me erase this and I'll write it up. We have f and g are differentiable functions such that, so we're given a list of values here. We have f of 1 is 2, f prime of 1 is a half, g of 2 is 3, and g prime of 2 is a third. Let h of x be equal to f of g of f of x. Okay, so three functions composed together. If h prime of 1 is 5, then f prime of 3 is what? Okay, so let's write down the formula for h prime according to the chain rule. We have h prime of x equals f prime evaluated at g of f of x. So we leave this function in, times the derivative of what's inside, which itself is a composite of two functions, so we need to use the chain rule again. We get g prime of f of x, and then we need to multiply by f prime of x. Now we plug in the values we know. We know h prime of 1 is 5, and it's equal to f prime of g of f of 1 times g prime of f of 1, just plug 1 in for x everywhere, times f prime of 1. Okay, so let me erase this in the middle here. We're almost done. We just need to fill in our values. Okay, we get 5, which is h prime of 1, is, there should be an equal sign down here. 5 equals f prime of g of f of 1, and so on. Okay, so we get 5 equals f prime of g of f of 1. So it's g, f of 1 is a half, it's 2 rather, times g prime of f of 1, f of 1 again is 2, times f prime at 1, which is a half. Okay, so finally this is f prime. There's actually two more steps. We get f prime g of 2 is 3, so we get f prime of 3. F prime at 3 is what we're looking for here. Okay, if you remember the question. We get that times g prime of 2, which is a third. Okay, so we have 5 equals 1/3 f prime of 3, and so I'm missing, there's a factor of 2 in here. Let me go back for a minute. We have, okay, 5 equals f prime of 3 times g prime of 2, which is a third, times, I forgot to multiply here, this extra factor of a half. Let me just stick that in here. So we get a third times a half. So from here, oh, the page slipped, we have 5 equals 1/6 times f prime of 3. And so finally, there's a bit of a, it's crowded here, f prime of 3 is finally 30. Okay? And that's the answer and solution to problem number 20.